morning. Happy Wednesday. It's Terry,
Diana.
and we are for the Stitch Your Soul. Welcome. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd.
Zipping by.
It is zipping by. Usually, January is a very slow trek, but we're very busy around here.
And why are we busy?
Why are we busy, Diana? Please tell me why.
Because.
Ta-da! A belated Christmas present to all of you. We are having a 50% off sale. And it's just about everything in the store. Like Erica Michaels, normally $17.25, 50% off.
Actually, you know why? When you said grab, the reason why I grabbed this one, this one, and this one, and this one, it's a twofer. You get the cat, the strawberry rather, and then you get the pin cushion or the little pillow.
Yeah,
Two.
two for the price of one.
You get, exactly, and you get it 50% off.
Well, why did you decide to do this?
Because I'm giving everything away.
Why are you giving everything away? You're giving away the store. So look at this. These are for Easter. Now one is silk. Now I have never stitched on silk. I've heard it's a chore. It's very tiny stitches.
Is it
so
really?
I have never stitched on it. But if you stitch this on regular fabric, it will come out much larger.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah, and on the back is really cute little pillow she did. So that I think might be on regular fabric. I'm not positive.
But look at this one. Look, she showed the picture of how the strawberry top. That's just pinking shears
Yeah.
around
Actually,
the flower.
a couple years ago, I had a class. Erica taught us, Linda, who owns Erica Michaels. She's the designer. Did a class for me on finishing techniques. It was a hit. Everybody loved it. It was great.
Oh, that one. These are.
So I mean, you know,
That is adorable.
stock up.
Mm.
If you have charts that you have been waiting to get kitted up, now's the time. Because God only knows when we're going to do this for you again. Oh, or Vince says great sale.
I want to try. I think I may try one of these. I like this. I want to do this because I've never done a strawberry before.
Oh, I've done
And
a couple. They're not hard.
But let me just say, these are adorable.
They're not difficult. If I could do a finishing class, if you guys decide you want to do some strawberries, they're sweet little things to have that you can use them as a pin cushion. I finish mine, the way I do mine is I take walnut shells. I make a smaller little emery strawberry to put in the middle to give it some weight, and then I stuff around it so that it doesn't go flying everywhere, and you can use it as a pin cushion. The walnut shells will keep your pins sharp.
You did little they're in the red and the green Santa Claus. They're like a plastic.
Oh yeah. The one I designed. It
Right.
was Sweet Treats.
Right. You put it was like a
Lavender. That's
Yes.
the other thing. You can put lavender in.
And then you did another one with houses. It was blue house. It was long. It was really cute. And you put the walnut shells in.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was a kit.
Okay, so here's one of my past lives coming to give you education. I was a living historian. I used to reenact Revolutionary War and War of 1812. And I did a lot of material culture research on, because we had to be spot on. You could only do things the way they did it back then. And come to find out, pin cushions back in the day, they either used sand or they used crushed walnut shells in their pin cushions. So
Oh, so
there you go.
they always did it in like the little bag that you do it in,
They used
they-
whatever they had, yeah.
and to put the sand.
Because
in
remember,
and
back
put it
then,
in?
all they had, remember, when you're dealing with the average person, all they had back then was linen, wool. You could tell the classes by the quality of the linen that was used. And the really affluent people of the time, they had velvet and silk. And you could get stamped cotton from India, but it was very expensive.
You could, really?
Hand stamped. Hand stamped, they would take cotton and stamp it. Hand stamped. And it was very expensive. Because back then, the material was expensive, but not the labor. They paid people diddly. You didn't make money in labor. It was the cost of the supplies that would.
Can you still do that with like, just out of curiosity? If you got linen and and got the rubber, the stampers that everybody uses.
Sure you can.
You can do that even on Ada.
You could, yeah.
But how, and then, you don't wash it after you stitched on it because.
Well, remember, back then, the dyes they used, they didn't wash their clothes every single day either, remember that. The only thing they really washed a lot was their, for women, it was their shift, which was made from linen, just plain white linen. And like I said, the class of people was determined by the quality of your linen. So the very coarse, open weave, that kind of stuff was the lower quality, the lower class of people. The finer linen was higher class.
Oh, so when they, how the pattern you have, Lady of the Flag?
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying you had a choice on what, you decided to do it on the blue, but it had was it Declaration of Independence? The original?
We the People. That was a linen. I think that linen is from Primitive Hair, I think.
Was it
And-
stamped?
Oh yeah, she probably had that stamped.
Stamped?
Yeah, she probably had that stamped.
Oh.
But yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with. You can do anything.
I
So,
knew that.
let's say good morning. Sorry, my hair did look good when I left the house. However, we're dealing with winter in the Northeast, and now I have hot hair. So please apologize. I apologize. It doesn't look as good as it did when I left the house. Good morning, Mary Ellen. Good morning, Miss Paula. Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. Mary Ellen plans to leave a little something for other people. Yes, come in, the 50% off sale. What were you saying this morning about how cold it was?
Oh, that's right. Actually, this morning, as I was getting ready, I thought,
To come here.
yeah, really. My thought was, if you know what you want, actually, you don't even need to do that. You could go on to our website, and you could shop on the website, click, pick up, and you can buy your patterns online. We'll pull it. Come in Saturday when it's warmer
And pick them up.
and pick them up.
Because
You
you
don't
want to
even
get
have to leave
in
the
before
house to
they're
go
gone.
shopping.
Because everything. The only thing that's not included is the fabric of the month,
And bag of the month.
project bag of the month, and the floss club. Everything else is fair game.
Yep.
So come in, floss is on sale, fabric's on sale. So our fat quarters, you know. It's basically a buy one, get one free deal. So come
Kit
on,
everything up now.
kit up your projects. If
I
you've got
do.
that chart that you've been dying to, you know, kit up, and or you've got a stack and you need to get them kitted, now's the time to do it. Because I got to tell you something, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to let her do this. She's giving my store away. She's giving my store away.
And can I just say, one of the biggest, there's two reasons why I decided, and then I cry. I'm allowed 2 cry cards. 2 with Vince and 2 with her. I've already wasted the one. So take advantage. Don't make me have wasted that cry card to do the 50% with her. No, the reason I decided to do, and she agreed, that it was a good thing. We're running out. Believe it or not, we just this year added the stitching room. We had to take the stitching room from the front and move it to the new section, and we broke through the wall and did it because we are running out of room. And the biggest reason is I have to make room for the markets, because when we go to market in March, I have no room to put those patterns up. And I keep moving patterns and so let me just tell you, the more, like I say to Vince all the time, a TV has to go out for a TV to come in. Pattern has to go out so a new pattern can come in. And
You are
that's how I look at it.
absolutely correct, Mary Ellen. We need to make room for the new stuff to come in.
Yep. And I have to, and I can't rent another space.
Yeah, no,
we can't.
There's
I
no
can't
place
do
else
it
to
for
rent.
So I guess what I have to do is I've got to be a little prudent with my space. And the only thing I can think of to be prudent with is take some of the other stuff that everybody's seen and now if you're on the fence like I am, because if you come into the shop and you hear me say, thank you so much for buying that pattern. It's not, I'm thankful that you bought it, but 2, it's probably a pattern that I was thinking about buying. So
Vince is thanking you too. Vince is thanking you too.
And my second reason for doing it is because we were closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I know you couldn't shop or whatever. So this is
Well-
my way of saying, sorry you couldn't, because we did have people come by, try to come to shop, but they couldn't because we were closed for inventory. So this is kind of my way of saying, sorry, we couldn't let you in, and come back, and I'll make it worth your while. So I think 50% is worth their while.
Yeah, because I don't know when the next time I'll let you do this will be.
It's not for a while.
Yeah.
It can't be for a while. So please, please, please take advantage of it. Besides that,
It's online and in the store, so
Yes. So
take advantage.
my feeling is,
We're letting you take advantage of us.
my feeling is everything that's in the shop is online. So like I said,
Well, not everything, but
pretty much. But like a lot of people will say, I like to look at my fabric when I buy my fabric. Okay, it's supposed to warm up on Saturday, so buy your patterns online. Choose. You got to choose. Pick up.
yes.
Don't just let it automatically go to shipping, because I don't want to get 1,000 telephone calls saying I want to pick up.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Let me do the legwork for you.
All right. So other than giving away my store, what else did you do this week?
What else did I do this week? I finished my blessing sampler.
Did you bring it?
Yes, I did. Christmas bag.
I need to get one. I counted. I have 15 bags at home. Not these kind of bags, a variety of bags. I got 15 bags because I cleaned and organized this weekend.
I did too, but I can't
Get-
bring that in to show.
Yeah, I cleaned and organized. Well, I have to clean and organize a closet. I have to start giving some stuff away. So slowly but surely, I'm purging.
This is the, do you think the shine?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sorry. There you go. There it is. To Emmeline, which this pattern is very interesting. in that it was the designer, Jennifer Richardson from Violets and Verses. Actually, this was, the original was stitched in water volute.
That's where I'm from.
So I thought the local history of this was pretty cool. So this was this is the chart, AW 1847, and
It was stitched on linen, and
yeah, the original was stitched on linen.
And if I paid attention, I loved it. And I am from Waterloo, and I know exactly where it is. I purchased it, and I was chomping at the bit to do it. So when they were talking about online the blessing sampler, I decided to do. That was the time to do it. So I did all kinds of changes on mine. I don't know if I like the changes.
Oh, I like them.
I did. But I had to do this part of it, this part here. The reason is it was done on linen, and this section was 1/1, which I love to do on Ada 1/1, but linen would just take me too long. So I had to recalculate everything that I did to make it work.
What does it say?
I
Made
have not-
smiles per rest on the. Here.
Yeah. This
Made
one,
smiles
I have no idea what that word is.
super
Rest.
on thee, thou friend of mine. Thy worthy soul be blessed with you and peace divine.
And then it says done by January 18. I changed done, and I changed it to this year, 2025. And then I put my initials on it. And believe it or not, I've been stitching forever and a day. This is the first time I ever put my initials in. And then I just used initials from the
Right. It does.
here.
I don't understand.
I-
Oh, I know why. Because it was done
The
1/1.
Yep.
That's why.
That-
I was
yep.
going to say, why is there so much,
Yep.
so much less room?
Yep, because it was 1/1 and it fit perfectly in that space, but I got too far into it. I suppose I could have just done this, but I wanted to
That's
do
cute
this.
too. No.
So that is done.
Good morning, Patty. Welcome. Okay, so that's what else did you work on?
I worked on this.
Yes, we are adding the shepherd's bush stocking patterns to our inventory. We did that, actually they came in while we were closed for inventory.
Yeah. And
So this one started already.
yeah. Oh God, yes. I loved it, and I love it. I probably will do. I know me. I will do one because I love stockings.
Miss, I'm a monogamous stitcher. Mm-hmm, right.
Actually,
Sure. There you are.
I finished my blessing sampler, and then I did this. I started this, but
Which pattern is this?
this one is Parker.
This is Parker. Now, she's got lots of different ones. She changed the name. Parker, this is Parker with Santa and a snowman. Isn't he cute? I love him.
Yep.
He is too cute.
I messed up.
That's Parker. Okay.
I messed up. I had all the reindeer done, and I was in the process of doing their legs and their tail, their tail, and then the back stitching of the legs and the tail. And then I realized I was one off.
Oh, man, I
One
hate
off,
that.
But the one off put it too close, and it when
Didn't
you do
look
the
right?
yeah, because when you did Santa Claus's reins, it went like this, scroll work, and then scroll work, and the other one was one row down, so it
Looked
would have had
weird.
to go on down. Yes, and I couldn't make it. I couldn't figure out how to make it work.
Okay.
So, but, oh my God, love the stitch, love the stitch. I would, if I had to, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to tell you this, I will do it again. This one I did just on Sullivan's, and the colors, match pretty good to what she used. But the next time I do it, I won't do it on, this is 11, I won't do it on 11. I'll probably do it on 14 and make it I wanted it to be a big stocking for like decoration, or just so people could see it. So that's why I did it on 11. If I'm going to do it for, well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do it again, and it's going to go on 14.
That's pretty close to the size that it's, because this is the one I'm going to do. I was waiting. Here, give me my stuff. So I was waiting. We ordered. Wait till you see. We ordered some. We ordered Weeks Dye Work over dye floss. Okay. So I am going to do Marie, who has a little angel. Okay. And I'm going to do her, and I'm going to do her on the 20 count linen that it actually calls for 18 count, but from what I understand, or it calls for 20 count, but they don't make 20 count anymore. Oh, this is 20 count. Okay, so this is the 20 count. I guess this is the original stuff I bought. They were out of it, so they substituted 18, which is not all that bad. Okay, same color, same everything. And so I was waiting for the Weeks Dye Works to come, because I'm going to do it as called for. And these are the colors. Look at that. I know the camera doesn't do it justice.
They're beautiful.
So I'm going to do that one.
Beautiful.
And I need two more. They're non-weeks. I need an ivory and a brown. So I can get started on this. And so I will be working on that. But here are some of the other colors for the other stockings. So what we did was we got the colors for the charts that we have. And look at these colors. They are beautiful. Plus the ones that I pulled out. So those are brand new. I mean, they just arrived this morning. So they're not even in the system yet. They're not going out yet, I'll tell you that right now, because they're not going to be 50% off. Sorry, can't do that.
Actually.
The chart will be, though.
This is Ada. This is 16?
16 count.
This is 16 count.
And who made that stocking? I made them.
But how cute would the bottom part, show the bottom part of the stocking. The bottom part of the stocking.
Right there.
Yep.
This part.
And then what's above it?
Just some stars and stuff.
Okay, actually.
That would be perfect on the cuff.
Yep.
And put their name.
Or what I was thinking was this one, the house is 2, but Santa Claus and the reindeers are on the top.
Are you going to be able to... That's the thing. It would all depend on how much you can fit, because that cuff is only about 7 inches. So you might, you might have to, you might not be able to include both. You may only be, and it would go around the stocking.
Yeah. But how cute, even if it was just Santa Claus and his reindeer, and then you put the name up above it.
Yep.
I just think that's adorable. These are ordered.
Those are custom. I make them, my pattern.
But, hey.
And it's not too early.
Sorry.
It's not too
I was
early.
just going to say, this is part of the 50% sale, right?
Yes, the patterns will be part of the 50% sale, but not the, and this is the other one we have. This is Hector, and this is Santa Claus with another snowman and another village on the bottom.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is,
and reindeer at the top.
If you're thinking about it, now's the time to buy the pattern.
Yeah.
Now's the time to buy the pattern. The stockings, can I just say, they're gorgeous. They come Ada.
And linen.
16.
Opal.
Linen.
Opal.
Yep.
And
that's the linen. But
Opal
the
iridescent.
brown that that Terry's using, the called for, gorgeous
I
on that.
could do, that's something, I don't have to use I could make a cuff out of the natural linen, because I do make them. Right now, that's what I have available, but, I mean, I could certainly, if you wanted to do the cuff in the natural linen and stitch the cuff on that. You don't have to do that. Because they're custom, I can do anything you like.
Really? Really?
I could do anything because that's me. And
Hey.
there's no humility in my family because I got it all. That's the lie. My youngest brother is a very humble person, if you will. He's not. He's a lawyer in Boston.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, a very good lawyer. Never seen him in action, but there you go.
Are you doing, not to change the subject, but are you doing, you decided not to do the blessing sampler?
I did not. I didn't have time because this is what I
I
worked
was gonna
on.
say.
Okay, so last Wednesday, because, on Wednesday evenings,
Do the Zoom.
we're doing in-store open stitch on Wednesday evenings, but with the cold weather and the snow and it getting dark, there was a lot of trepidation, if you will, about going out into the weather or whether we'll close or whatnot. So what we did was we changed it to a Zoom. Open Zoom.
It's pretty big.
It's a nominal charge of $5 for now until the middle of April. That's it, $5, just to help me cover the cost of Zoom. And we stitch from 6 to 8 o'clock, and you don't have to go out in the cold. You can stitch in your jammies, and then you can finish up and trundle your little way up to bed and not have to get cold. So last Wednesday when we were working
Actually,
on open stitch.
Wait, before you go. Deb Walker did this bag?
Uh-huh.
You supplied the fabric?
No, she had it.
Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at this. The inside. This is
I don't have any more of those.
I
We
know.
sold out of them.
yes.
So,
How gorgeous is that?
2 years ago, is it 2 years?
Yep.
That
This
we
will be the
did.
second year.
Okay.
This is, no, 1 year, 1 year.
This was a
1
year ago?
We did that in January of last year.
Okay, so in January of last year, we're doing a stitch along. No.
Yes. Did you
Yeah.
stitch along?
Okay. So we were doing, it seems longer ago. We did a stitch along with 'Tis the Season, a Blackbird design from their book, Home for the Holidays. And so I dyed the fabric. This was my hand-dyed fabric. I stitched on linen as called for and did all the called for colors. And I gave this some love on Wednesday evening. So I managed to get from here to here done.
Oh, you got far.
Yeah. So
She's right here.
I'm a slow stitcher.
She's right in here.
Sorry. So I'm a slow stitcher for the most part, especially on linen.
Well, can I also point out your front? Your back is as good as your front. Really did a nice job on your back.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I don't worry about what my back looks like, but
And she's got this done.
yeah, the bird's done. So now I'm working on, I'm working from going down this way. So I got to get all this done, and I got to get the 'Tis the Season done and the snowflakes along the top. But I'm working on it. It's getting love. It happens to be on my Whip Go. It was number 15. So I gave that some love. And then my other Whip Go is I'm going to work on tonight. And it is Lady of the Flag. Now, I'll tell you, I am very lucky that when they did a second run of this pattern, I was able to get my hands on it. Okay? And I am actually doing the silver conversion with the called for colors and fabric because I just loved it. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. And from what I understand, this pattern is worth a lot of money. What did I hear somebody say? $500 for the pattern?
I thought it was 4, but once you get over 2, it makes no difference.
I wouldn't pay that much money. As much as I love my husband, I would never pay that much money. So I will be working on that tonight for open stitch. Now, I've also started trying to get some extra time in
I did this one.
on some of my others so that I can
Here's your book, Dawn.
get
Here's your
some
book.
of my other whips worked on because, you know. So I decided that what I would do is on the 20th of the month, every month I would do some work on the infamous stocking. Look at that sucker. 52 colors in that dang thing, okay? I got from here and I got down to here. I'll show you. So Maddox turned 9 on Monday. He did turn 9 on Monday. So Sunday, I spent some time working on it. And I was able to get
I think the top part of the
this
train.
here done.
Wow, you did get far.
I got that done because I had other things going on. But I spent the evening,
Do you have all this done?
Yeah.
The top part?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're really...
well, I don't
okay.
have this part done. This part I have to do.
Oh,
Okay, the
The village.
village, but I started in the middle to do the train.
Okay, yeah.
So I got up to here with the train. You can look.
I like how you put the silver shiny in the coal.
Oh yeah, it calls for that.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yeah, they used a different brand, but
Look how tight you really... Wow. Wow, you did get far. You got all the hard stuff done.
yeah,
Like
no.
the car with all the trees in it
Mhm.
and all the, you know what I mean? That's got to be, I forget what they call that.
Confetti?
Stitching?
Not
Yeah.
as much confetti stitching as you would think.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, do you put it in the stand when you do it, or
Yep.
do you just hold it?
That's why I don't
Take it off?
bring it to the store very often because I only stitch on this on my Lowry stand
Gotcha.
that I've had for a few years. So yeah, I am bound, bitten, determined that I'm going to get that dang.
At this rate, you may get it done before he hits middle school.
Well, that's the goal. So I figure,
You're doing good.
yeah. So I put some love into that. So that's what I did this week.
Are you,
No, we did the bird not in 2024. We did that in 2023 because we did Santa's parade in January last year,
next year. And
which I
know-
also don't have finished.
And I didn't even start it. This year, I
Yes.
decided, gotcha. This year, I decided to, not to do it. I just didn't have the time, and I just didn't want, but this year, I did do, in its place, I decided to do the Stitcher's Prayer, because I need all the prayers I can get. That's how I looked at it. And are you going to do the February 4th one?
Probably not. I've got so many whips in progress that I need to work on. Probably not.
Well, when I did
What's the
my
February
schedule
4th one?
for Cancer.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I should. I had two grandmothers that had breast cancer. My husband doesn't have, he has cancer, but not breast cancer.
I decided this year I was going to do.
And I have several friends who have had it.
I decided that in its place, I did my, because it's as close to monogamous as I can get. Because I've got some big girls that I'm doing, such as Hawk Run Hollow.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
get that done. I mean, unless I did it every day, and I don't want, that's too much. So what I did was, I put the blessing sampler in, and that's the beginning of each, I started it in the beginning of January. I finished it, so now I can take something out and put it in its place, thus the an old TV goes out, new TV can come in. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to replace it with, I'm going to do this, and the stipulation was, I'll take it out of the package. It's got to be done on pink. Oh, and I did that because we just got those in. I'm going to do this. Anybody that knows me, I love birds, letters, and houses. And I just thought that was cute.
The spring Quaker, yeah.
I just thought spring, after winter and whatever. And I guess the other stipulation is pink.
Pretty.
So I'm going to do it on
Are you going to have to change the colors?
I don't think so. I'm going to I got to look at this color.
Yeah, that's
Here.
a pinky color. You might have to change that.
Which I don't, and I'm going to look at this color here. But what I'm thinking is I might just do it and just do it in a variegated, and just do it all as one rather than like shading. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, so that's why I brought it today.
Well, it calls for light peach.
See, I think majority of the colors will, but I'm not 100% sure on
Yellow beige,
yellow beige.
terracotta.
Yeah, may or may not.
The peach, I think what you're looking at changing colors is the peach and the terracotta. But
yep.
you might be okay on,
Yeah,
on
that's what I
that pink.
figured.
Because it's not really pink.
Or I may, this is 18, and I'll only use one thread. So I really got to be
You have Sulky at
careful.
home?
Yes, I do. I'm really, really going to have to be, because only one thread, those colors that I'm concerned about will wash out. So that's why I brought it today.
Yeah, you may need to
Switch
out the colors, yeah.
So that's what I decided to do, and I keep changing my mind. So I got to stop, and I got to pick out my colors.
And look what we just got in. More ball tip needles. I've got to tell you something, folks. My favorite used to be Pat's favorite needle. I loved that, and I was so sad, as well as everyone else, when they stopped making Pat's favorite needles. But I found a new favorite. Ball tip needles. Love them. Sullivan makes them. Nobody else does. They have the exclusive
Oh,
on
I didn't know
this.
that.
Yes. I was digging around looking to see if I could find them elsewhere, and Sullivan's has the exclusive contract on the ball tip needle.
And
So
we are, until we got
these
that,
are
it's sold out.
28 count, and we do have some 26. So they're expensive, I will tell you that. I mean, Pat's were only $1 a piece. You get two, and they're $5 or $10. I'm sorry, they're $10.
I too use these.
But
I do the petite because I'm a thread chaser,
mm-hmm.
and so I go to
These
a
aren't
smaller
petite,
needle.
are they?
Nope. But
they
I go
don't make the
down-
petite
I-
ball tip.
Oh no, they don't.
Yeah.
But I just bought.
I found a place to. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I found a place to get petite needles.
Oh, I will. Once I get like that much left on, I can't use it. This is too big. So what I do is I switch to a petite. I like to stitch with petite, but towards the end of the, because I hate wasting thread.
If I'm doing sewing method, I like the petites. I also like petites when like you, when I'm trying to use the very last of the thread, you've only got 2 stitches left and you're trying to eke it out. Yeah. I like the petites for that. And then if I'm doing, because sometimes I will do sewing method, even though it's like on Maddox's stocking. I can do sewing method in the frame, even though, so I don't have to keep flipping it over all the time and poking the hole. I can just do sewing method, which helps me go a little faster.
See, I tried to do that. I can't, I mess it up because I can't, it's like I'm going against what I'm used to.
That you need the petite needle to do.
Which I like using the petite needles. They're always...
Floss chicken, yeah, that's it.
Paula.
Paula.
We need to get Paula to come and do this with
I don't know
us.
what we're going to do with you. I really don't know what we're going to do with you.
We need to have her come.
She can't.
Why?
She broke her finger.
Did you really?
You didn't see that?
No. Again, the
broken
phone.
Finger.
The phone.
Broken finger.
Oh, Paula. Jesus.
We're so sorry.
The year
Feel
with
better.
With the foot, and now you're starting the year. Paula. Oh, I hope you're not in a lot of pain.
Anyhow, our dear friend.
Okay, look what Mary Ellen wrote.
Oh, look at that. Here, we'll share. Paul, Diana needs the prayer. Or is it this? Right here, middle finger. Oh! Are you showing it off? Look, I broke my finger.
More important, can you still stitch?
She said she was going to try stitching with her left hand, the last I knew.
Can you just kind of, like, pull it gingerly through and miss the middle finger? Yeah. Oh my God, Paul, you're having
Well, you
a
know
hard
what?
time.
If you buddy tape the last 3 together, that will free up these 2. So your hand will get a really nice workout because these will be all stuck together.
Did she say how she did it?
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Okay.
She will share if she wants to.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But since she had already shared, she broke her finger. It was fair game, so.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
So, anyhow, do we have anything else on the agenda?
We just have to talk,
Oh, yeah, we should be starting to get,
inventory for market.
yeah, we should be starting to get inundated with emails for market pre-order. So we will be slamming those onto the site so that you can pre-order. And we will start our shopping list for when we head to market, which we leave town on, hold on, we leave town March 5th, and we will be back. The store will be closed while we're away, and it will be reopened on March 12th. So we won't be having a Zoom that week. I'll just warn you ahead of time. And what was I going to say? Then we have Market Day on the 22nd. Our thought is to, we're hoping we're going to have everything in and priced so that you can have, we'll have a Market Day we're going to serve,
Paula, I can do this. Paula, can you?
We'll probably have some hors d'oeuvres for the Market Day. So come in and shop. Yeah. I knew how she did it. I just didn't think it was my place to share how she did it. And then we are doing Pattern Adoption Day. And that's what? $25 or $30?
25.
$25.
And
And you get to shop, you get to fill your bag. And when we say fill, as long as you can get the two little handles together, you can fill your bag with whatever you want.
patterns. That doesn't go for putting fabric in or thread in. It's patterns. And we will have designated tables.
Now, remember, there's tables of stuff,
Okay.
okay? Not the stuff on the walls, okay?
Or in
There's
the room.
tables of stuff that they're previously loved patterns that need a new home because they're not feeling the love anymore. That's the purpose of that. If you have donations and you want to clean out your stash and get rid of your old stuff, please feel free. You can drop it off and we will get rid of it for you.
And we actually,
You're basically just paying for lunch because we're going to serve lunch.
yeah, and we usually have a good turnout. We
Yes.
usually have, actually, we really have
Actually,
a lot of
I did
fun.
it the first time and
Oh, wait, you're going
They-
to talk about the lady?
they loved it. They absolutely loved it
God,
and said, "Will you
tables.
do it again?" And it's like, sure. So we do it every year now. Because we have people that will call us and say, listen, my mom died and I got stuff that I don't know what to do with. And so it's like, okay, bring it in. We'll find it a home. So Lisa's here. So that's where that is. And then I don't think we have anything else. I've been working on teaching myself punch needle. So I'm going to be having a punch needle class when I'm not positive, but I will be doing a how to do punch needle class. And we now have a resident embroiderer who is willing to do classes. So if you are interested in a class, let us know. We will schedule another one. We just had one on Saturday. There was, 4 people in the class? So that worked out. That was really nice, and I believe they enjoyed themselves. Lisa designed the pattern, and she teaches the class. She teaches you 12 stitches for embroidery. And I'm working on learning counted canvas and punch needle. So the plan is at some point to do a class on how to. Because once I know, then I can show you. So I think we are done for today.
Yeah, just if you, we do, just an FYI, we do a Zoom class on Wednesday. It's still not too late.
Oh, Wednesday evenings. It's not a class, it's just a Zoom.
I'm sorry, a Zoom. We do Zoom on Wednesdays.
If you want to join us, no matter where you are, if you're in California, we have someone who joins us on occasion from Canada, Minnesota.
Yep.
So, if you want to join us, it's $5. We'll invoice you the
And for a couple
$5.
months.
And,
You
it's
still
just to
have-
help defer the cost of the Zoom. And then you get to sit with us and stitch and laugh and hear all the fun stuff that
And we still have a couple more
our
months
spouses
to go.
do that we rag on.
And you think, oh, it's $5, you're almost done. No, we're
No, we go to the middle of
April. So you still have a couple months to do it. We're just, when
The
we're
only-
at market, that's
the
the
only-
only other
yeah,
time we're
that's-
not gonna do it.
Right. But it's the same link. So you just hop on and, if you can't make it that week, you can't make it that week.
Yeah.
$5 over 3.5 months is not that much money. So, and it's just to help defer the cost of the Zoom.
Yeah.
So,
And we usually have a good time. Usually, someone has to say, it's 8 o'clock, I'm tired, I gotta work. But for the most part, when we do it, sometimes we're not conscious of the time because we're laughing and we're kidding around and we usually do, what are you stitching, what are you
Oh.
not stitching?
you know how I couldn't get my video to work
Oh.
last week? I found out why.
Why? Oh, you're losing your earring.
Well, the
Falling
back
apart,
came.
girl. You're
The back
falling
came
apart.
off. Huh.
Oh, dear. I'd give you an eraser to put in, but I lost my eraser. Don't lose your display.
My new computer has a little button that I didn't know existed. There's a little thing over here that closes the camera shutter, and I didn't know it. And I'm telling you, I'm tearing I can't figure out. I'm blaming because Larry showed me how to hook up I have a big monitor because my laptop is so small. I like it big so I can see what I'm doing. So he got me an HDMI, and I'm going, didn't have this problem until you got me this HDMI cable. And I'm going, and I'm getting more and more frustrated by the minute. And then they said something about a button, and I couldn't find no button, so I started playing with the computer, and I'm going like this, and I slid my finger across the top, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh. And Larry's sitting next to me, and I just kind of looked at him, and he says, I didn't know it was there. I didn't know it was there. He just looked at me, and I said, all right, it was operator error. Yeah. Gotta love them because we can't kill them. So anyhow, we're done for this week. So we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And
Come stitch with me tomorrow.
yes, we have open stitch on Thursdays during the day. And if there's no class, you can also join us Saturdays here in the shop to stitch. So,
Yeah, come in tomorrow. You get to see Vince.
yeah. Vince is coming.
Vince is coming tomorrow.
So anyhow, we will see you next week. Stay safe, stay warm, and ta-ta for now.